Stop. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not close this message. Do not ignore what I am about to reveal to you. Your very destiny hangs in the balance of the next few minutes, and there are forces, both seen and unseen, that desperately want to keep you from hearing these words. My beloved child, I know you feel it, that strange heaviness in your chest, that inexplicable anxiety that has been following you like a shadow, that sense that something is working against you, sabotaging your efforts, blocking your blessings, stealing your joy. You are not imagining it. You are not losing your mind. You are not being paranoid. You are sensing the spiritual warfare that is raging over your life at this very moment. I am Jesus, and I have broken through the veil of eternity to speak directly to your heart today. The enemy thought he could keep this revelation from you. He thought he could continue his schemes in darkness. But light always exposes darkness, and today his carefully crafted deceptions will be shattered by the power of truth. There is someone in your life, someone you trust, someone you believe in, someone you have opened your heart to who is working against your success. They are not who they appear to be. Behind their smile lies jealousy. Behind their words of encouragement lies manipulation. Behind their presence in your life lies a calculated plan to see you fail. Do you feel that shiver down your spine? That is your spirit recognizing the truth. Your soul has been trying to warn you, but you have been too kind, too trusting, too loving to listen. Today, that changes. Today, the veil is lifted. Today, you will see clearly. But understand this, precious one. This revelation is not meant to break you. It is meant to break you free. It is not meant to make you cynical. It is meant to make you wise. It is not meant to close your heart. It is meant to protect your heart so that it can remain open to the blessings I have prepared for you. You have been chosen for greatness. Your success is not optional. It is ordained. Your breakthrough is not a possibility. It is a promise. Your victory is not uncertain. It is guaranteed. But the enemy knows this, and that is why he has positioned this person in your path. That is why he has orchestrated this betrayal. That is why he has waged war against your peace, your progress, your prosperity. But I am here to tell you that his schemes end today. His power over your life ends today. His ability to use people against you ends today. Because when you know the truth sets you free. Listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. Every word matters. Every revelation will change everything. This is not just information. This is transformation. This is not just knowledge. This is power. This is not just exposure. This is liberation. The person plotting against you thinks they are operating in secret. They believe their heart is hidden. They assume their intentions are invisible. But nothing is hidden from me. No thought is secret from me. No plan can succeed against my will for your life. I see the messages they send about you when you are not around. I hear the conversations they have, diminishing your dreams, questioning your abilities, planting seeds of doubt in the minds of others. I know about the opportunities they have redirected away from you. I am aware of the doors they have influenced others to close in your face. This is your moment of awakening. This is your moment of clarity. This is your moment of divine intervention. Do not scroll past this warning. Do not ignore this revelation. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. You were meant to see this message today, at this exact time, in this exact moment of your life. The breakthrough you have been praying for, waiting for, believing for, is about to manifest. But first, you must see clearly. First, you must understand the battlefield. First, you must recognize the enemy hiding among your allies. Are you ready for the truth? Are you prepared for the revelation? Are you strong enough to handle what I am about to show you? Because once you see what I am about to reveal, you cannot unsee it. Once you know what I am about to tell you, you cannot unknow it. Once you understand what I am about to expose, your life will never be the same. This is your warning. This is your protection. This is your deliverance. And it begins now. My child, the attack against your success has been methodical, calculated, and ruthless. This is not random opposition. This is not coincidental resistance. This is targeted spiritual warfare, and it has been orchestrated by someone who knows exactly how to wound you, exactly how to delay you, exactly how to frustrate the plans I have for your life. You have felt it building, have you not? That sense of things being harder than they should be. That feeling of pushing against invisible barriers. That frustration of opportunities slipping through your fingers at the last moment. You have wondered why doors that should open remain closed. You have questioned why connections that should flourish suddenly grow cold. You have been bewildered by the pattern of near misses and almost successes that have marked your recent journey. Let me tell you why. There is a saboteur in your inner circle. There is a wolf in sheep's clothing among your trusted ones. There is someone who smiles to your face while working against your destiny behind your back. This person knows your dreams because you have shared them in moments of vulnerability. They know your fears because you have trusted them with your heart. They know your patterns because they have studied you closely. And they are using all of this intimate knowledge as weapons against your advancement. When you speak of new opportunities, they subtly discourage you. When you mention your hopes, they remind you of your past failures. When you display confidence, they find ways to undermine it. When you step toward your breakthrough, they create distractions, emergencies, and dramas that pull your focus and drain your energy. You have made excuses for them. You have rationalized their behavior. You have given them the benefit of the doubt again and again. Your loving heart has interpreted their manipulation as protection. Your generous spirit has seen their jealousy as concern. Your trusting nature has mistaken their sabotage for support. But I am here to open your eyes today. I am here to lift the veil of deception. I am here to expose what has been hidden in plain sight. This person has been speaking words of limitation over your life. They have been agreeing with doubt instead of faith. They have been aligning with your fears instead of your dreams. And because you respect them, because you trust them, because you love them, their words have carried weight in your spirit that they were never meant to carry. They have been stealing your energy through constant drama, manufactured crises, and artificial urgency. Every time you build momentum toward your goals, they create a situation that requires your immediate attention, your emotional investment, your precious time. They have become an energy vampire, feeding off your strength while weakening your ability to pursue the destiny I have planned for you. Do not dismiss this as harsh judgment. This is divine discernment. Do not wave this away as unforgiveness. This is holy wisdom. Do not ignore this as negativity. This is supernatural insight that will save your future. The person I am revealing to you today has been praying against your success. Yes, you heard me correctly. While you thought they were praying for you, they have been praying against you. While you believed they wanted your best, they have been asking that your efforts fail. While you trusted their heart toward you, their heart has been filled with envy, competition, and ill will. They have been part of a spiritual network designed to contain you, to limit you, to keep you from the greatness that threatens their own sense of security. Your success exposes their lack. Your breakthrough highlights their stagnation. Your victory reveals their defeat. And rather than being inspired by your progress, they have chosen to be intimidated by your potential. I have been watching. I have been taking notes. I have been preparing my response to their schemes. And today begins their exposure and your liberation. You may be thinking of someone right now. A name may be echoing in your mind. A face may be appearing in your heart. A relationship may be coming into sharp focus. Trust that inner knowing. Trust that spiritual recognition. Trust that divine discernment that is rising within you. But understand this crucial truth. Their power over your life has been dependent on your ignorance. Their ability to sabotage your success has required your blindness. Their capacity to manipulate your circumstances has needed your trust. Today, all of that changes. Today, the light of truth destroys the darkness of deception. The enemy thought he was clever, positioning this person in your life. He believed he had created the perfect inside attack. He assumed that because this person was close to you, you would never suspect their true intentions. But he underestimated my love for you. He miscalculated my commitment to your destiny. He forgot that I am the revealer of secrets and the exposer of hidden things. This revelation is not meant to devastate you. It is meant to liberate you. This exposure is not meant to embitter you. It is meant to empower you. This truth is not meant to close your heart. It is meant to protect your heart so that it can remain open to the right relationships, the right opportunities, the right connections that will accelerate your success. The time of subtle opposition is ending. The season of hidden sabotage is closing. The era of disguised enemies is finished. Today begins your season of clarity, your time of truth, your moment of freedom. But first, you must be willing to see. You must be ready to accept. You must be strong enough to act on what I am about to reveal to you. Because knowing the identity of your saboteur is only the beginning. Understanding their methods is just the start. Recognizing their influence is merely the first step toward your complete deliverance. Are you ready to know who they are? Are you prepared to see how they have been operating? Are you strong enough to handle the complete truth? Because what I am about to reveal will shock you, will hurt you, will change everything. But it will also free you, empower you, and launch you into the greatest season of your life. My beloved, the time has come for the full revelation. The identity of the one plotting against your success is about to be exposed. But as I reveal this truth, I want you to understand that this exposure is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of your greatest chapter. The person who has been working against your success is someone you never suspected. Someone who has positioned themselves as your supporter while undermining your foundation. Someone who has played the role of encourager while secretly being your discourager. Someone who has masqueraded as your friend while functioning as your enemy. This person lives in your daily sphere. They have access to your thoughts, your plans, your vulnerabilities. They know when you are excited about new possibilities because they are there when excitement fills your voice. They understand your patterns because they have observed you closely. They recognize your triggers because they have witnessed your reactions. The devastating truth is this: they have been using their intimate knowledge of you as a weapon against your advancement. Every conversation you have had with them about your dreams has been intelligence gathering for their opposition. Every moment you have shared your heart with them has given them ammunition to use against your success. But here is what they did not count on. I have been watching their every move. I have been recording their every word. I have been preparing my response to their rebellion against my will for your life. And today, their reign of subtle terror ends. This person has been speaking words of death over your dreams while smiling to your face. They have been agreeing with impossibility while pretending to believe in your potential. They have been partnering with delay while appearing to support your urgency. They have been collaborating with failure while masquerading as your cheerleader. When good things happen to you, they find ways to diminish the celebration. When breakthroughs manifest in your life, they quickly point to potential problems. When favor shows up in your circumstances, they remind you of previous disappointments. They have become a professional joy killer, a systematic hope crusher, a consistent faith shaker. But their methods are about to be fully exposed. The way they subtly redirect conversations away from your successes. The manner in which they inject doubt into moments of your confidence. The technique they use to create emergencies that drain your energy just when momentum is building. The pattern of manufactured drama that appears whenever breakthrough is imminent. You have been too loving to see it clearly, too trusting to recognize the pattern, too generous to believe that someone so close could be so opposed to your well-being. But love does not require blindness. Trust does not demand naivety. Generosity does not mean accepting sabotage. Now, let me tell you who this person is with absolute clarity. Look for the one who asks the most questions about your plans, but offers the least practical support. Look for the one who remembers every failure you have mentioned, but conveniently forgets every victory you have celebrated. Look for the one who is quick to give advice, but slow to give encouragement. Look for the one who finds reasons why your dreams might not work, but never finds reasons why they definitely will. This person may be in your family. They may be in your close friend circle. They may be someone you work with daily. They may even be someone you consider a mentor or advisor. But regardless of their title in your life, their function has been opposition disguised as support. Here is how you will know them with absolute certainty. When you finish hearing this message, when this revelation settles in your spirit, their face will be the first one that comes to your mind. Their name will echo in your heart. Their recent words and actions will suddenly make perfect sense in this new light of understanding. You will remember conversations where you left feeling discouraged instead of encouraged. You will recall interactions where you started and ended deflated, and ended deflated. You will recognize patterns where your energy was drained, your focus was scattered, and your confidence was shaken after spending time in their presence. But here is the magnificent truth that will transform this painful revelation into powerful liberation. Now that you know their power over your life is broken. Now that you see their influence over your success is ended. Now that you understand their ability to sabotage your breakthrough is finished. The moment you recognize the saboteur, you reclaim your power. The instant you identify the enemy, you recover your authority. The second you see the opposition, you restore your dominion over your own destiny. And I have more than exposure for you today. I have supernatural promises that will reverse every effect of their interference in your life. First, I promise you divine vindication. Every door they influenced to close will reopen with double favor. Every opportunity they redirected away from you will return with interest. Every blessing they blocked will break through with unstoppable force. Their opposition has not delayed my plans for you, it has intensified them. Second, I promise you supernatural discernment. Never again will you be vulnerable to this kind of inside attack. I am upgrading your spiritual radar. I am sharpening your ability to recognize authentic support from disguised opposition. I am giving you the gift of seeing hearts, not just actions. Third, I promise you divine protection. I am placing a hedge of fire around your dreams, your plans, your relationships, and your future. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No scheme devised against you will succeed. No plot orchestrated against you will stand. Fourth, I promise you accelerated breakthrough. Because of what you have endured, because of what you have overcome, because of what you now understand, your next season will be marked by rapid advancement, unexpected opportunities, and supernatural favor that makes up for lost time. The person who plotted against your success thought they were stopping your destiny. Instead, they were preparing you for your destiny. They thought they were blocking your path. Instead, they were strengthening your determination. They thought they were defeating your purpose. Instead, they were deepening your resolve. Here is what I want you to do right now. Say these words out loud. I see clearly now. The sabotage is exposed. The saboteur is revealed. My success is protected. My breakthrough is guaranteed. No weapon formed against me will prosper. As you speak these words, feel the shift happening in the spiritual realm. Sense the atmosphere changing around your life. Experience the power returning to your dreams, your plans, your future. The revelation of your opposition is not meant to make you angry. It is meant to make you aware. It is not meant to make you bitter. It is meant to make you better. It is not meant to close your heart. It is meant to sharpen your discernment while keeping your heart open to genuine love and authentic support. From this moment forward, your success will be protected by divine wisdom. Your breakthrough will be guided by supernatural insight. Your relationships will be filtered through heavenly discernment. The person who has been plotting against you has lost all power to influence your destiny. But more than that, I am about to use their opposition as a platform for your promotion. I am about to transform their sabotage into your showcase. I am about to convert their schemes into your success story. Watch what happens in the coming days. Notice the shift in your circumstances. Observe the change in your opportunities. Experience the transformation in your peace, your clarity, your confidence. The one who plotted against your success has unknowingly participated in the preparation for your greatest victory. And that victory begins now. Now that the revelation has been given, now that the truth has been exposed, now that the saboteur has been identified, it is time for you to step into your power. It is time for you to reclaim your authority. It is time for you to exercise the dominion I have given you over your own destiny. Understanding who has been working against you is only the beginning. The real transformation comes when you act on this revelation with divine wisdom, supernatural courage, and holy boldness. First, I want you to take immediate spiritual action. Right now, wherever you are, I want you to speak these words of declaration over your life. I break every chain of sabotage. I shatter every scheme of opposition. I destroy every plot against my success. I cancel every assignment of delay. I nullify every curse of limitation. I reverse every word of death spoken over my dreams. Say it again, with more authority. I break every chain of sabotage. I shatter every scheme of opposition. I destroy every plot against my success. I cancel every assignment of delay. I nullify every curse of limitation. I reverse every word of death spoken over my dreams. One more time, with absolute conviction, I break every chain of sabotage. I shatter every scheme of opposition. I destroy every plot against my success. I cancel every assignment of delay. I nullify every curse of limitation. I reverse every word of death spoken over my dreams. Do you feel that? It's you. Do you feel that? Do you sense the shift in the atmosphere around your life? That is the power of truth, empowered declaration. That is the authority of revelation-backed proclamation. That is the force of heaven, responding to your faith-filled words. Second, I want you to take strategic relational action. This does not mean you should attack the person who has been plotting against you. This does not mean you should expose them publicly or seek revenge. This means you should protect your future by adjusting your relationship with them according to divine wisdom. You must limit their access to your dreams. Stop sharing your plans, your hopes, your strategies with them. Keep your exciting news to yourself until it manifests. Protect your vulnerable moments from their influence. Guard your breakthrough season from their interference. You must filter their words through the grid of truth. When they speak discouragement, recognize it as opposition, not wisdom. When they plant doubts, identify it as sabotage, not reality. When they create drama, see it as distraction, not emergency. When they drain your energy, understand it as warfare, not relationship. You must establish emotional boundaries that protect your peace. You cannot afford to allow their negativity to affect your faith. You cannot permit their limitations to influence your vision. You cannot let their fears contaminate your courage. Your success depends on your ability to remain unshaken by their presence and unmoved by their pressure. Third, I want you to take prophetic declaration action. I am giving you specific words to speak over your life every day for the next 21 days. These are not just affirmations. These are prophetic proclamations that will accelerate your breakthrough and establish divine protection around your success. Declare this every morning. This is my season of supernatural breakthrough. Every door that was closed by human interference is opening by divine intervention. Every opportunity that was blocked by earthly opposition is being released by heavenly authority. Every blessing that was delayed by enemy schemes is manifesting with compound interest. Declare this every evening. My success is divinely orchestrated and supernaturally protected. No person can stop what God has started. No scheme can delay what heaven has decreed. No opposition can overcome what faith has established. I am walking in victory, breakthrough, and unstoppable favor. Fourth, I want you to take community engagement action right now. If this revelation has resonated with your spirit, if you recognize the truth of what has been revealed, if you are ready to step into your season of protected success, then I want you to engage with this community of believers who are experiencing the same breakthrough. Type in the comments below, "I receive this revelation. I break agreement with sabotage. My success is protected." When you type these words, you are making a public declaration of faith that will accelerate the manifestation of your breakthrough. If you have identified the person who has been plotting against your success, if their face came to your mind during this revelation, if you now understand the pattern of opposition you have been experiencing, then type, "I see clearly now. The saboteur is exposed. My destiny is secure. My destiny is secure." When you make these declarations publicly, you are stepping into spiritual accountability. You are joining a community of believers who are reclaiming their authority over their success. You are participating in a movement of divine vindication that will transform your life. But I want you to do more than just comment. I want you to subscribe to this channel, because this is not the end of the revelations I have for you. This is just the beginning of the supernatural insights that will guide you into your greatest season. When you subscribe, you are positioning yourself to receive ongoing divine direction for your breakthrough journey. Click the notification bell, because the timing of these messages is not coincidental. They are strategically released when your spirit needs them most. When you turn on notifications, you ensure that you will not miss the next revelation, the next breakthrough word, the next divine instruction that will advance your success. Fifth, I want you to take expectant faith action. Beginning today, I want you to start expecting supernatural favor in every area of your life. Start looking for signs of breakthrough. Start noticing doors opening unexpectedly. Start recognizing opportunities appearing suddenly. Start experiencing the manifestation of promises you have been believing for. Here are the specific signs to watch for over the next 7 days. You will receive unexpected communication about an opportunity you had given up on. You will discover that someone has been speaking positively about you in rooms you have never been in. You will find resources becoming available that were previously out of reach. You will experience a sudden shift in a situation that has been stagnant for months. Look for the numbers 7, 11, and 33 showing up repeatedly in your daily experience. These are confirmation numbers that heaven is orchestrating your breakthrough. When you see them, speak words of gratitude for the divine intervention that is already working on your behalf. Sixth, I want you to take sharing action. This revelation was not given to you for yourself alone. Someone in your circle needs to hear this message. Someone you know is experiencing the same sabotage. Someone you care about is being blocked by a saboteur they have not yet identified. Share this message with someone who needs this breakthrough. Send it to a friend who has been struggling with unexplained opposition. Forward it to a family member who has been experiencing frustrating delays. When you become a conduit of revelation for others, you multiply the blessing in your own life. But understand this, as you share this message, as you help others recognize their saboteurs, as you participate in exposing hidden opposition, You are joining a supernatural network of believers who are dismantling enemy schemes and establishing kingdom success. The person who plotted against your success thought they were operating alone. They believed their schemes were undetected. They assumed their opposition would remain effective. But they did not realize that exposing one saboteur leads to the exposure of many saboteurs. Revealing one plot leads to the revelation of multiple plots. Breaking one person free leads to the liberation of countless others. You are not just receiving your breakthrough. You are becoming part of a breakthrough movement that is sweeping across the earth. You are not just reclaiming your success. You are helping others reclaim their success. You are not just stepping into your destiny. You are helping others step into their destiny. This is bigger than your individual victory. This is about a generation of believers who are refusing to be sabotaged, who are rejecting limitation, who are claiming their divine right to supernatural success. Your breakthrough is not just coming. Your breakthrough is already here. Your success is not just possible. Your success is inevitable. Your victory is not just promised. Your victory is guaranteed. The saboteur is exposed. The schemes are destroyed. The opposition is defeated. Your season of supernatural success begins now. My beloved child, we have reached the sacred moment of completion, the divine intersection where revelation transforms into manifestation, where truth becomes triumph, where exposure becomes empowerment. You are no longer the same person who began receiving this message. You are no longer walking in ignorance. You are no longer vulnerable to hidden sabotage. You are no longer subject to disguised opposition. The veil has been lifted. The darkness has been expelled. The deception has been shattered. The saboteur has been exposed. And now, in this moment of crystal clarity, in this space of divine revelation, in this atmosphere of supernatural breakthrough, you are stepping into the most powerful season of your entire life. Let me tell you what I see when I look at your future now that the opposition has been revealed and defeated. I see doors opening that have been sealed for years. I see opportunities flowing that have been blocked for seasons. I see resources appearing that have been redirected for months. I see favor manifesting that has been stolen for too long. The person who plotted against your success thought they were writing the ending to your story. Instead, they were unknowingly preparing the dramatic plot twist that would launch you into your greatest chapter. They believed they were dimming your light. Instead, they were creating the darkness that would make your light shine even brighter. They assumed they were defeating your purpose. Instead, they were strengthening your resolve and deepening your determination. Every scheme they orchestrated against you has become a setup for your comeback. Every plot they devised against you has become a platform for your promotion. Every word they spoke to limit you has become a catalyst for your breakthrough. Every action they took to delay you has become momentum for your acceleration. This is the mystery of divine justice. What the enemy means for evil, I transform into good. What is designed to destroy you becomes the foundation for your victory. What is intended to defeat you becomes the testimony of your triumph. The revelation you have received today is not just information, it is transformation. It is not just exposure, it is empowerment. It is not just the end of their influence, it is the beginning of your dominion. From this moment forward, you walk in authority. From this moment forward, you operate in wisdom. From this moment forward, you live in victory. I want you to understand the magnitude of what has shifted in the spiritual realm through this revelation. Every prayer you have prayed asking for breakthrough has been answered. Every cry you have released asking for clarity has been fulfilled. Every moment you have spent wondering why things were harder than they should be has been explained. But more than explanation, you have received empowerment. More than understanding, you have gained authority. More than knowledge, you have acquired wisdom. And with this wisdom comes the supernatural ability to navigate every future relationship with divine discernment, to recognize authentic support from disguised opposition, to protect your dreams while keeping your heart open to genuine love. The season of confusion is over. The time of wondering is finished. The era of questioning your instincts has ended. You now move forward with certainty, with confidence, with absolute clarity about who is for you and who is against you, who supports your success and who sabotages your progress, who speaks life over your dreams and who whispers death over your destiny. As you step into this new season of protected success, I want you to remember these final truths that will anchor your victory and establish your breakthrough. Your success is not dependent on human approval. It is ordained by divine decree. No person can stop what I have started in your life. No individual can delay what heaven has determined for your future. No opposition can overcome what faith has established in your destiny. Your breakthrough is not subject to earthly limitations. It is powered by supernatural intervention. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is working on your behalf. The same authority that spoke galaxies into existence is declaring victory over your circumstances. The same love that created you is protecting your purpose and guaranteeing your success. Your victory is not determined by past failures. It is secured by future promises. Every mistake you have made has been covered by grace. Every setback you have experienced has been transformed into a setup for comeback. Every loss you have endured has been converted into preparation for gain. The person who plotted against your success has lost all power over your destiny. Their words no longer carry weight in your spirit. Their presence no longer drains your energy. Their schemes no longer affect your progress. Their opposition no longer delays your breakthrough. You are free. You are protected. You are victorious. In the days ahead, you will witness the manifestation of everything I have promised you today. You will see doors opening that human hands cannot close. You will experience favor appearing that human interference cannot block. You will receive opportunities that human sabotage cannot redirect. You will walk in success that human opposition cannot defeat. But remember this as your victory unfolds. With great breakthrough comes great responsibility. With supernatural success comes the obligation to help others achieve their breakthrough. With divine revelation comes the calling to share divine revelation. You have been blessed to be a blessing. You have been delivered to become a deliverer. You have been set free to set others free. As you walk in your season of protected success, as you experience your breakthrough manifestation, as you live in your divine victory, remember those who are still struggling with hidden sabotage, still wrestling with disguised opposition, still vulnerable to inside attacks against their success. Share your testimony. Tell your story. Spread this revelation. Become a voice of hope for those who are where you were before you received this truth. Help others identify their saboteurs, expose their opposition, and claim their breakthrough. This is not the end of our connection. This is the beginning of a supernatural relationship that will guide you through every season of your success journey. Subscribe to continue receiving divine direction. Turn on notifications to ensure you never miss a breakthrough word. Engage with this community of believers who are walking in the same victory you are claiming. Your season of supernatural success has begun. Your time of protected breakthrough has arrived. Your moment of divine vindication is here. The saboteur is exposed, their schemes are destroyed, and your victory is guaranteed. Walk forward in confidence. Move ahead with certainty. Step into your future with absolute faith. You are more than a conqueror. You are divinely favored. You are supernaturally protected. You are destined for greatness. The plot against your success has been exposed and defeated. Your season of unstoppable breakthrough begins now. Go forward in victory, my beloved child. Go forward in triumph. Go forward in the absolute certainty that your success is secured. Your breakthrough is guaranteed, and your victory is inevitable. This is your moment. This is your season. This is your time. Your breakthrough is here. Amen.